Hello everyone, Steve Angel, Traditional Outdoors. Got a little tip for you here in the field. I'm actually over in South Carolina hunting hogs this week, and I got a couple of different products that I've been wanting to put the videos together for to share with you, and I just have not had the time. So you're going to see a few of these coming over the next week or so on just items that I've found that I really like, and I think other hunters will appreciate. Everybody knows about Havalon knives at this point. There's also Taito. There's some other companies that make these replaceable blade knives that you can use for dressing game. The idea is you've got a scalpel sharp blade that you can field replace and not have to fool with sharpening while you're in the field. Some people choose to resharpen these. I know Jason Samkowiak does, and that's great if you choose to do so. But the functionality and versatility of these little Havalon knives are absolutely fantastic, and I've gotten to where I pretty much rely on them to do about 80 to 90% of my field dressing chores. The only drawback to these things is they are extremely sharp with a new blade, and I think because of the size of them, a lot of people kind of get careless with these things, and I've never really cut myself bad, although I have heard of some people doing or cutting themselves really badly in the field. I've never done so, but I have nicked myself quite a few times in the field while using these knives. So I was asking around on some Facebook forums, and a buddy of mine, Daniel Binkley, recommended these gloves, and I picked them up. They're VGO or Vigo gloves. They're cut resistant, not necessarily cut proof, but I've done some testing with these things, and they're pretty reliable as far as not cutting through the material. Now they come in 5 pairs to a pack, and they run $11 on Amazon for 5 pairs. I only keep my offhand glove with me. From a weight perspective, they weigh virtually nothing. I like having the hand that I'm holding my knife in free. I don't really like a glove on that, so I really just carry the one glove for my offhand. I've tested them. I haven't been able to cut them with the Havalon, but again, they are listed as cut resistant, not cut proof, so just keep that in mind. The finish on this is actually pretty good at gripping hide and so forth, so they don't slip a lot. Which is a definite plus when you're in the field. And they're a tad stiff, but not overly bad. I really don't notice that it encumbers me in the field at all. So if you're like me and you do a lot of dressing of game pretty deep in the woods or in remote locations where the last thing you need is a nasty cut, you know, these are a real good option, and they're very cheap, and again, lightweight. They don't take up a lot of space. And you also have to consider not getting blood from an animal into a cut as well, which is also very important. So anyway, check these things out. I think they're really nice, and I will be keeping at least one glove with me pretty much going forward. They work out really well, and I have not managed to cut myself with them cut myself with my Havalon since I started using them. So I'll put a link to these on Amazon below. Again, they're $11 for a pack of 5, and they come in large and extra large. I've got pretty big hands, and these are larges, and they fit me just fine. So unless you've got some really meaty hands, you can probably get by with the large. But if you try the large and they're too small, then, you know, gift these on to some other people you know, which is what I've been doing since I only keep the left hand with me. Anybody I find that's right-handed, I'll just give the right hand glove away to them. So anyway, pay it forward. So try these out. Hope you find this video useful, and I hope these prove to save you from some nicks and cuts in the field. Happy hunting, straight shooting, everyone.